Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Allie. Um, I haven't been on here in a good long time, but I just want to come on here and talk about the whole, what is this? Cyntonia. I want to say that's how you say her name, Cyntonia Brown situation. Now, we all know this is a girl who was charged with murder, sentenced to life in prison, for killing a man that she accused of raping her. So, well, let me get my facts straight. Basically forcing her to sell her body and things like that. So, this happened when she was 16. Okay? Now, after a lot of petitions going on, Governor Bill Hassan finally granted full clemency. Now, to me, full clemency means your record is clean. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts. You're free, you're good to go. Now, I don't know if clemency is different from pardon, but to me, I feel like she should be just free. You know, I don't think that there should be stipulations in the matter. So it said, I'm reading an article from the Tennessean. Governor Bill Hassan grants full clemency to Cyntonia Brown, sets August 7th release from prison. Okay. Hassan granted Brown a full commutation to parole. Boy. On Monday. Brown will be eligible, for release August 7th on time served. And will stay on parole for 10 years. Boy, if you don't get your 10 years. Why? Because she's black. She has to be on parole for 10 years. And yeah, I said it. No, I don't need no racist people coming underneath my comments either. Because you will be blocked. Okay. All right. 10 years, though. Get that. Cyntonia Brown committed, by her own admission, a horrific crime at the age of 16, Hassan said in a statement. Yet imposing a life sentence on a juvenile that will require her to serve at least 51 years before even being eligible for parole consideration is too harsh. Especially in light of the extraordinary steps Miss Brown has taken to rebuild her life. Why should she need to take steps to rebuild her life? What did she do wrong? She killed the man in self-defense. Proven self-defense. Why is that wrong? You know? Transformation should be accompanied by hope. Okay. Transformation, let me say that again. Transformation should be accompanied by hope. So I am commuting Miss Brown's sentence subject to certain conditions. That is a contraindication. That's like you're contraindicating yourself. How can you say transformation should be accompanied by hope? And then turn around and said, you are commuting the sentence subject to certain conditions, which would be parole for 10 years. And later on, you're going to see what else you're going to hear what else conditions when I continue to read. But my thing is, why should she be subject to that condition? Why? Where's hope in that? Any little thing, they could send her back to jail because it's parole. Well, prison. I shouldn't say jail. That's not the correct term. But any little thing, they could send her back. Now, you know when you're on parole, You have to have a phone number. You have to have an address. Okay? Of course you have to have a job, because you have to have money for transportation to get to parole, because you can't miss any parole appointment. You understand what I'm saying? You have to have money to buy yourself clothes. You have to have money to stay somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to have an address. And who's going to want a known murderer living around them? You see what I'm saying? And it's public knowledge. It's public knowledge. Her face has been all over the news, all in the newspaper, her name, her age, everything. We may not know how she kind of looks now, but the face is already embedded to all of us. So walking in the street, you're going to know, oh, that's Cyntonia Brown, the murderer. She lives in my neighborhood. I don't want her living on my block. You understand what I'm saying? And they could sign a petition, and they could force her to move. You know what I'm saying? So that's not right, man. That's not right, man. That's not right. Brown will be required to participate in regular counseling sessions. Which that's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as she don't have to pay for it. Because some counseling that these fuckers be like, oh, you gotta, you know what I mean? I know they ain't gonna monetize my shit because I'm cursing, but I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna feel that way. They feel like you should pay for it. No. You are requiring me to do this shit. You need to offer these services for free. You already locked me the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You already tarnished my goddamn name. Now I gotta fucking bounce back from that. And you want me to pay for counseling? No. Brown will be required to participate in regular counseling sessions and to perform at least, not, this is just it right here, but at least 50 hours of community service. At least. That means that is the minimum she has to do, but that's not all she has to do. Okay? Including working with at-risk youth. Okay, working with at-risk youth, because she was an at-risk youth, that I could see the benefits of it. But 50 hours, 50, the least. She also, and this is what pissed me the hell off. And this is why I said that statement about, let me get the correct, transformation should be accompanied by hope. This is why that statement pissed me the hell off. Because you're going to require her, listen to this, she will also be required to get a job. How in the will she get a job? How will she ever get a job, yo? Who is going to hire her? So you're granting this shit to brainwash people and get people all twisted up like, yeah, woo, 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 and get people hopes all high up, knowing you set her up for failure. Because how the fuck is she going to do 50 hours of community service and get a job? How is she supposed to do that? How is that schedule going to work? First of all, that's an impossible schedule right there. Unless she's going to be working only 4 hours a day or something like that. Which means she's going to have to do the at-risk youth community service in the day and work in the evening to the night. Meaning she probably could only work retail or fast food. And who's to say they're going to hire her? It's not like back in the day where Wendy's or Burger King or McDonald's, I hate to say it like that, White Castle, those places, Popeyes, whatever, they just hire you like that. It's not like that no more. It's not like that no more. You know what I'm saying? When I was in college, they told me I was overqualified. You know what I'm saying? And when I finished college, because they saying I have my associate's degree, so I'm overqualified for the job. Like, they trying to make it seem like I'm over. Like, why would you want to come work here if you have that? And it's like, what the fuck this one got to do with the other? Like, what? I don't think I'm too good to work here. Why you feel like you're like I need money? That's why. What the hell you mean? I was like, don't even go there too, because I've been applying since I got out of high school, and y'all still ain't hire me. So what is it? You know what I'm saying? I don't look good enough. Like, I look too prestigious to be working. Like, what is it? But anyway, I got sidetracked. But that is like makes like, yo, how? Who is going to hire her when they labeled her now as a murderer? How? Plus, she's on parole. Plus, she got to do community service. So you're setting her up in a situation where, you know, God forbid, I would never want to wish that on nobody, but you're kind of setting her up in a position where it's so easy for her to get locked up again. You know what I'm saying? Because she has to keep a job. She has to keep an address. She has to keep her phone on. She has to do the community service. You're asking for too much. It's like, might as well you just left her in jail. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you get her hopes up. She coming home, but she coming home to what? So if transformation should be accompanied by hope, you should be giving her a job when she comes out. You should be giving her the job. And it's up to her to keep it. It should be required for her to do what she has to do to keep the job. She needs to show up. She needs to be on time. She needs to be in uniform. If there's a uniform, she needs to not get written up, not get suspended, not get fired, of course, not call out every 5 minutes, things like that. So that should be that. You know what I'm saying? That should be that. You know, and parole, she got to give a drug test for 10 years. Really? Really? She got to give you a piss test for 10 years. She's not going to have no life, no freedom, no nothing. Like, how could you do that? You going to get her out, make her come out? She should just come out. Just done. That's it. But anyway, tell me how y'all feel. Leave a comment. Drop a comment down below. And don't forget to share, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.